Hey guys, today we're talking about a bit of history on air breathing propulsion engines and the two main engineers who have played a pivotal role in the development of this technology, namely Frank Whittle and Hans van Ohain. Also, at the end, we'll talk a bit of differences about the turbojet and turbofan engines. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The aircraft technology what we see today is a result of many years of experimentation, brainstorming, and constant development. It is also a direct result of man's curiosity to fly in the air, just like birds do. We took observations from nature and replicated similar models, contraptions. For instance, we have Leonardo da Vinci, a genius who created a contraption which looks like a bat swing. There were rumors that he used to try these bat swings to over his apprentice to make them glide in the air. Then we also have attempts to make a rocket. The Ottoman person, his name was Lagari Hassan Celebi. He created the world's first manned rocket flight. When he made this invention, he told his Sultan jokingly that he would go talk to Christ using his invention. Nevertheless, after many such attempts, finally in 1903, we had the world's first successful controllable flight by Wright brothers. It featured a 12 horsepower motor coupled with a propeller blade and a box kite shaped glider. Now, what was observed with the Wright brothers model was that it was good for low speed applications, but at higher speeds, the propeller efficiency would go down drastically. This was because at high speed applications, the propeller blades would start chipping away due to the formation of shock waves. The solution to this problem came in the form of gas turbine jet propulsions, which was pioneered by two engineers, like I previously mentioned. They were Frank Whittle and Hans van Ohain. Both these engineers developed the jet propulsion technology independently, and they are very well known in the aerospace field. Now let's talk about Frank Whittle over here. Frank Whittle was an engineer from England who first came up with the idea of driving a compressor with a turbine to produce high-speed jet stream as a propelling force. Initially, he had problems demonstrating this practicality of this model because the compressors at the time weren't efficient enough. Later on, with the help of some venture capitalists, he started a company called Turbojets, and by 1939, he was able to successfully demonstrate the performance of his model to the authorities. On May 15, 1941, the first British aircraft called the Gloucester Meteor was powered by a Whittle engine. Then, at around the same time, we had Hans van Ohain, who was a 23-year-old PhD student at Göttingen University, who came up with a similar concept, but only difference being that the compressor and the turbine in his idea was meant to spin on the same shaft. This is a concept what we have followed on even in today's engines. He built his first prototype with the help of a car mechanic called Max Hahn. You might know Ernst Heineckel from the Heineckel Corporation. He was the guy who saw the potential in Hans van Ohain's work and hired both of them to his corporation and gave them all the necessary resources for performing the research. With the additional support, Hans van Ohain eventually got his patent accepted in the following year, and the turbojet engine which he produced was capable of producing 250 pounds of thrust for 10,000 rpm. This engine was later used in the field to power the first German jet Heineckel HE-178. Now, an interesting thing to note over here is that all the engine developments which I just told you about, they were happening in England and Germany. The US was yet to produce any major developments in this field. Now, another good thing about turbojet engines was that they were able to produce high thrust levels and they were most efficient at high speeds over Mach 1. In other words, they were good for transonic and supersonic speeds. When aviation facilities were extended for commercial purposes, we saw a need for the development of an engine which could perform efficiently even at subsonic speeds. And this led to the development of turbofan engine. In turbofan engine, an intermediate fan stage was introduced which extracts some power from these exhaust gases inside the engine. And this same power is used to drive the compressor as well as the fan stage. With this configuration, turbofan is able to produce better fuel consumption. There is increased airflow from the fan, which gives higher speeds, and the lower exhaust speed also gives much less jet noise. With more research and development going into the aircraft engines, we had also seen other innovations coming up like multi-spool configurations seen in Pratt& Whitney engines. Then we have variable stator and transonic compressors and turbine cooling. We also implemented modern material and manufacturing techniques to increase the reliability and the efficiency of the engines. All these new technologies and innovations coming up require a better video of their own. So I don't think I'll go any further than just stating out their words. You can definitely go and check these out. And that's basically it for the video. I hope you liked it. Guys, it would be great if you can just share your opinion down in the comments regarding this video. If there was any mistake, I'm sorry. I'll make sure it does not happen again in the future videos. And it would also be great if you can just let me know what type of topics excite you guys, so that even I can check out them and probably even make a video on them, so that when you can view them and you can enjoy the concepts together. So until the next video, stay tuned. This is really signing off. Bye.